Deep kick, that's going to be taken by Weldon Dietz at the 5-yard line. Moves to the right side, he's got a seam, cuts it to the outside, hit, spins off, still on his feet, and now will be knocked out of bounds. Finally, at about the 20, looks like about the 27-yard line, where the Callallen Wildcats will take over. First down and 10 on the first offensive possession of the night. Offensively for the Callallen Wildcats, the front line for Callallen is at the center, Tyler Maru, guards Daniel Oschlegel and Andy Lewinsky. Your tackles, Brock Unruh and Matt Lewinsky. In the backfield, Jordan Chambliss. To his right will be Weldon Dietz. Receivers tonight, number 24, Ryan Arnold, wide out to the near side. Looks like Aaron Sanchez is wide left. Wildcats open up with an I formation. Alanis leading on the way for Price, coming to the left side, makes a move, and he's hit at about the 32-yard line and never gets knocked down. Spins around, tosses the ball at the referee. Looked like number 35 on the initial contact. That's Luis Pena for the Gregory Portland Wildcats, but Price is going to pick up 4 yards of the play. Second down and 6. Talked about the big crowd. Maroon lined up all across from right to left. Across the field, nothing but red, white, and blue. Alanis, backfield, Chambliss, 3-step drop, throws to the flat. Alanis on the reception and has the ball stripped. Number 5 comes up with the ball, the first turnover of the game of the night. That's Ty Felton taking the ball away from Aaron Sanchez. So Gregory Portland gets the early turnover of the night. Sanchez trying to make something happen, Billy. Stayed on his feet, tried to lunge for extra yardage, and
well, he had the first down. You know, to me, he should have just run out of bounds there, and it had all been over with. GP's going to get the ball on the own 31-yard line. Great field position for GP.
Coming out for Gregory Portland will be led by the quarterback, Pedales. In the backfield will be Johnson and Davis. First play, handoff, Davis going to the far side. He'll be hit, knocked down, but he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Davis, number 2, we talked about it before the game, comes in averaging almost 10 yards per carry. He's only a junior and looking very strong so far early in the season.
Well, Davis is going to get a good 5 yards out of that, Mike. Of course, they ran it right to their sideline. Great speed.
We'll give you the defensive lineup for Callallen here after the play. Second down, they call it about 5 yards to go. Pedales under Davis goes in motion. Pedales near side's got some pressure, looking for a receiver, falls down. Martinez knocks him out after a gain of 3 yards. So Pedales on the quarterback keeper was looking for his receiver downfield, but got tripped up, and Pedales tucked it in and took it downfield for about 3 yards. That'll be third down and short. They'll give him a pickup of about 4 yards. Clock to our right-hand side, 9:55 left to go in the first quarter. Gregory Portland driving from left to right. Number 11, Corey Helms, wide out to the far side. Handoff, Davis right up the middle. Actually, it was a good fake to number 4, Davis.
It was, you know, and I tell you what, McCall took on the fullback, and Perales just sneaked it around to the left end there, and he's going to pick up the first down on about the 19-yard line.
Heck of a fake to number 4, Johnson. He was met in the backfield by Luke McCall, and Perales snuck around the left side, got the first down. Gregory Portland, first and 10. Ball at the 19-yard line. Davis, Johnson backs in the backfield. Nance wide out near side, handoff to Davis, tries to go to the left. Not much room, he's brought down by number 33, Ryan Ponchek. Defensively for the Wildcats, up front will be your defensive tackles, Wes Huff and number 77, Scooter Heim. In the middle will be number 78, Rodney Wheeler. Your defensive ends, Ryan Ponchek and John Ford. Your linebackers, Mike Martinez and Luke McCall. Cornerbacks, Tyler Donning, Jonathan Vast, and the safeties for tonight, Ernest Garza and Ryan Arnold. Second down, 8 yards to go. Pedales, 3-step drop, goes across the middle.
They intercepted.
Almost intercepted. It's going to be ruled incomplete. Jonathan Vest thought he had it. The referee right there to indicate an incomplete pass. And Billy, we've seen 2 pass attempts here early from Gregory Portland.
Well, yeah, but you know, that would have been an interception on the 6-yard line, but he just turned around and there was a ball and he just couldn't hang on to it.
Gregory Portland comes into the game averaging only 18 yards passing per game, but here on their opening drive have already attempted 2 passes. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Pedales under center. I formation, toss sweep Davis going to the left side. Pursuit by the defense, hit.
Good job, I tell you what.
At the line of scrimmage.
That was Jonathan Vest coming up, making a great play, and they're going to bring up 4th down, Mike, and they're going to have to kick a field goal to get something out of this.
Didn't look like Davis got much out of that run, Billy, but was able to pick up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down, 3.
I don't see a T, Mike. They're going to go for it. Nope.
Oh, he's going to kick off the ground. Number 3 will be holding.
I don't know about this.
Matt Merrill will do the holding. Waiting for the snap. Snap on the ground. Kick. High kick. Looking up by the referee. It's right through the uprights. 7:45 left to go in the first quarter. Gregory Portland leading 3-0 over Callallen. All right, welcome back to Gregory Portland as Gregory Portland puts 3 points on the board with 7:45 left to go in the first quarter. Gregory Portland leading 3-0 over Callallen. Teeing it up will be number 23, Harvey Salinas at the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive for Callallen. Weldon Dietz, Michael Price, and number 40, Sam Oschlegel. Salinas approaches. High end-over-end kick going to be taken at about the 12-yard line. Weldon Dietz goes to the right side, got a block in front of him, and he'll be hit and now brought down at the 37-yard line. A 25-yard return for Weldon Dietz goes to the right side, and Callallen will come out for their 2nd offensive possession of the game. Referee signals ready to play. Chambliss brings the Wildcats to the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation. Twins to the right side, single back to the right of Chambliss. Rashad Bice is checked in at tight end on the left side. Handoff Price, tries to come to the left, not much room. Met at the line of scrimmage by number 32 of the Gregory Portland, Jason Deal, along with number 40, Casey Allen. Arnold checks out of the game. Sam Oschlegel brings the play in. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Clock rolling, 7-10 left to play in the first. Oschlegel, Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts to the near side. Price, alone back in the backfield. Chambliss steps back, has got some pressure, now steps up, going to be brought down in the backfield by number 73. About an 8-yard loss on the play. 73, Victor Brooks, the end on the right side, got some pressure. Chambliss stepped up in the pocket, but Brooks with the long arm reached out and pulled him down. Defensively for Gregory Portland, up front will be Darnett, Piper, Strube, and Brooks. Defensive end, Cipriano and Burdine. Linebackers, Deal and Allen. Chambliss under center. 5-step drop, looking for Arnold down the sidelines. Got it open. Goes right through his hands. Ryan Arnold had 2 steps on the defender and had the ball go right through his hands. 4th down for the Wildcats of Callallen. Arnold had a step on the defender and just could not come up with the pass.
You couldn't ask for a better thrown ball there, and it was just Ryan Arnold just couldn't get a hold of it, and boy, that really hurts.
Chambliss will drop back to punt. He'll stand at his 18-yard line. 2 men back for Gregory Portland, just inside their 40. High punt, beautiful punt by Chambliss. That one's going to bounce off the hand. It's going to be a fumble, but Gregory Portland will step on it and fall down on it inside the 20-yard line. So a muff on the punt takes Gregory Portland inside their 20-yard line. I believe that was number 6, Ryan Arnold of Gregory Portland.
Well, you know,
So both Arnolds having trouble handing onto the ball.
That's a 50-yard kick from the line of scrimmage, Mike.
So the defense of Callallen back on the field. 6:01 left to play in the first quarter. Perales under center. Davis in the slot.
There ought to be a flag
Now
here.
goes in motion, and now you can have a flag on the play.
It's going to be offsides, GP. They jumped a little bit early.
Number 30, Jonathan Duran, is in the backfield with Davis, and that'll back up Gregory Portland 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15. Ball now inside the 15-yard line. Looks like it's at about the 14-yard line. Just outside the 13. It'll be first down and 15. Perales in the huddle. Now Gregory Portland breaks their huddle. Duran, the up back. Davis, I formation. Davis.
With the counter inside.
Duran on the carry. Not much room there. Luke McCall brings him down. Gain of maybe a yard on the play. We'll call it second down and 14. This is where the defense can really make a stand here and get Callallen some great field position.
I think you're right, Mike, and I think they can do it right here. They're going to have to just watch Davis on the outside on the sweeps. And
Toss
there it
sweep,
comes.
Davis to the outside. He's hit in the backfield by number 70, Scooter Heim. But I tell you what, number 13, Ernest Garza, was the one that disrupted the play from the beginning. He was able to get penetration, which cost Davis to run into number 70, Wes Huff.
Well, he's going to lose about a foot on the play, and I tell you, I called it. They're going to go to the big man, to the speed, to Davis, on the outside and try to get what they can.
That is their key component in the offense. It's been said throughout the 34A round, if you can stop Davis, which he is a handful to stop.
There is
Toss
again,
sweep,
they'll run it
Davis again right side. Ponchik right there to hit him.
Whoa.
Hit hard. Number 13, Ernest Garza again coming up and putting a hit. And Davis gets maybe 3 yards out of play, and it's going to be fourth down and 10. Weldon Dietz will drop back. He'll stand at his own 45-yard line. Matt Morrell, number 3, will stand at his 5-yard line. He'll be punting from left to right. Snap on the way, good snap. High punt. Dietz takes it at the 44-yard line, gets the block at the 45, moves to the left, and he'll be hit at the 48-yard line. So a 3-yard return by Weldon Dietz, and Callallen will have good field position here on their third drive of the night. 4:22 left to go in the first quarter. Gregory Portland leading 3-0 over Callallen. Chambliss brings the Wildcats onto the field. Casey Allen brings his Wildcats of Gregory Portland right to the midfield line. Arnold, Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts near side. Price lines up to the left of Chambliss. Shotgun formation. Chambliss fakes the draw, rolls to the near side. Got a man wide open at the 40-yard line. Number 24, Ryan Arnold, holds onto the ball this time, and he'll be pushed out of bounds by number 3, Matt Merrill, at the 28-yard line. Tell you what, Billy, there was nobody within 10 yards of Ryan Arnold. He was wide open and made a great catch.
Well, you got a Tripp sitting out here, and you got to have 3 guys covered, and somebody's got to cover the flat area here, and obviously somebody didn't pick him up.
First down and 10, Callallen. Chambliss in the huddle. Clock down to 4:10. Arnold was pushed out of bounds, so the clock stops. Downing wide out to the far side, along with Dietz. Colby Thomas, man in motion, goes across the line of scrimmage. Handoff, left side, Weldon Dietz reverts, and he'll take it inside the 20-yard line. What quickness by Weldon Dietz. He lined up in the slot, Billy, on the far side and just came across the line of scrimmage right behind the offensive lineman and turned it upfield.
Well, it was like a little reverse when he ran that, and I tell you what, we talked about Weldon all year long. He's got exceptional speed, and when you sit here and you look at it on paper, with our passing offense, you got Dietz coming in this game with 31 catches for 610 yards. Arnold, 8 for 194. Oschlegel, 8 for 125. Sanchez, 8 for 110. And Price, 8 for 78. So, it's kind of obvious who they're going to go to when they throw the ball, but we hadn't seen Dietz have the ball thrown to him yet, and I guess that's one of Coach Danaher's plans tonight is to kind of spread it out a little bit and then come back with the big one to Dietz.
If you try to stop Dietz, we have other receivers that can make the reception for Callallen. Price out of the backfield, Oschlegel, Downing, Sanchez, all capable receivers of making a catch and turn it into something big. Chambliss waits for the chains to be set. Referee winds the clock. 3:51 left to go in the first quarter. Luke McCall is checked in. He is in the backfield. He will be leading for Michael Price. Sanchez goes in motion right side. Price has enough for the first down. He'll spin around inside the 15-yard line, and the Callallen Wildcats will have a first down. So Luke McCall getting work on both sides of the ball, Billy. We've seen him throughout the year come in and lead block for Price. And one of the biggest games that we saw it was against Flower Bluff as McCall now checks out of the game.
Well, that's awful scary to see him or Michael Martinez running at you, because Mike Martinez is a man. I tell you, he's well physically built, and so is McCall.
Sanchez, Dietz to the near side. Downing lines up to the far side. Thomas, motion across the line of scrimmage. And looks like we're going to have some movement on the front line. Lewinsky may have been drawn off sides by the line. We'll see what the referee's decision is going to be. But the defensive end on the left side, which is right in front of Lewinsky, came at Lewinsky, which made Lewinsky drop back. And in the rule book, anytime the defensive player initiates the initial move, causing the offensive player to react, it is offside against the defense. And that is the call. They'll back him up 5 yards. Actually, they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll back into the Gregory Portland defense, where it'll be first down and 5. Ryan Arnold, Weldon Dietz, wideouts to the far side. Sanchez lines up to the near side. Shotgun formation. Maru with the snap. Handoff, Price, right side's got to
make it.
Touchdown, Callallen. It took a while for the referee to decide, but with 2:38 left to go in the first quarter, Callallen has put 6 points on the board. That was a 53-yard drive capped off by Michael Price on the right side. Coach Clyburn greeting his players as they come off the field. Thompson will come in and try the point after. Snap on the way, kick right through the uprights. The Wildcats 7, Gregory Portland 3. Callallen football continues after these words. All right, welcome back to Gregory Portland. Mike Guerrero alongside Billy John. Callallen 7, Gregory Portland 3. It all started with the great field position by the Callallen Wildcats. Credit to the defense as they pinned Gregory Portland deep inside their own 20-yard line as they took it 53 yards for the score. Thompson tees it up. Squib kick up the middle of the field, taken at the 27. Again, the ball is muffed. Gets through the line of scrimmage. Number 40 still on his feet. Now knocked down at the 44-yard line. Casey Allen, who's a linebacker on the defense, had trouble handling the initial kickoff, but gathered himself, and Gregory Portland's going to have good field position on their drive. First down and 10, ball at the 45-yard line, 2:30 left to go in the first quarter.
7-3, Callallen. Mike, I tell you, I think we're going to see a little more Davis right here.
Davis is lined up as a wide receiver to the near side. Callallen drops back, tries to go across the field. Pass deflected, falls incomplete.
Now, I don't know, but Davis was running alone by himself over here down the near sideline.
Callallen opted to go to the middle of the field. Ball bounced off the receiver's hand, went high in the air. Arnold made an attempt at it, but just out of his reach. Second down, 10 yards to go. Nance lines up to the far side. Davis in the slot. Handoff to number 6. Going to the right side. Ryan Arnold's got some room. He goes into Wildcat territory. And Gregory Portland has the player down at the 46-yard line. Ryan Arnold showing the burst of speed to get around the left side, as we're going to have an official's timeout. As
looks like number 8.
As they take a break, we're going to take one as well. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. Let's go for sure for the 1 minute. And
no, bring it back.
Bring it back.
Third down and 3 for Gregory Portland at the Callallen 48-yard line.
All right, welcome back. Third down and 3 yards to go. Helms wide out to the near side. Hand off to the near side. He's going to be hit at the 45. Arnold is going to be close to a first down, Billy, and it looks like he's going to have it.
I think you're right, Mike.
From the vantage point that I have, looked like they needed to get close to the 45, and
they're going to bring the chains out.
They're going to bring the chains out. As they do that,
no, they're not. They're going
to give it to him. First down and 10, Gregory Portland. We get ready to do our Northwest Regional Player Profile for the first quarter. Jordan Chambliss will be our feature for the first quarter. 18-year-old, senior, 12th grade. Wears number 5 on his back, quarterback, safety. 6'2", 205 pounds. Plays baseball as a pitcher, center fielder, and enjoys track. Parents are Asa and Christy Chambliss. Sister is Kellen. We'll continue the player profile after this play. Perales back. He'll be hit.
We had a fumble, and Callallen's going to come up. Michael Martinez. That's not Michael. Michael Martinez it is.
The old burrito, as he's called, comes up with a turnover.
At the 49-yard line.
One apiece. Jordan Chambliss will bring the Wildcat offense back onto the field. Chambliss, our Northwest Regional Player Profile. Enjoys hunting, fishing, and golf. Plans after graduation is to go to college. Grandparents, Bobby and T.D. King, and Ruby Lee Chambliss are the grandparents for Jordan Chambliss, our Northwest Regional Player Profile for the first quarter. Chambliss, shotgun formation, fakes to Price, rolls to the near side, looking downfield. Nobody open, runs into his own man. Now going to set up. Throws across the middle.
Over the middle.
Walden Dietz.
Oh, great block right there by Ryan Arnold.
Wildcat.
He scores.
Ryan Arnold, number 24. What a play by Jordan Chambliss. Ran into his own player at the 50-yard line. Spun around. Found Walden Dietz at the 30-yard line. Dietz in. Made a move to the outside, Billy. And what a block by number 24, Ryan Arnold, springing Dietz as he had 20 yards to go and nobody in front of him. Callallen 13, Gregory Portland 3, 56 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Snap on the way, Thompson right through the uprights. Callallen 14, Gregory Portland 3. Wildcat football continues after these words. Callallen 14, Gregory Portland 3. Nice play from Chambliss to Dietz as the Wildcats have opened up the lead 14-3. Thompson tees it up at the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Wildcats of Gregory Portland. Demetric Buckner and Chris Hayward. High, deep kick. That'll be taken at the 4-yard line. He's going to try to go to the outside. He's going to be met at the 23-yard line. Brought down by number 40. That's actually number 80. Charlie Hart, I believe, is number 80. for Callallen.
Gregory Portland will have the ball first down at their own 22.
So the defense of Callallen comes back out.
Well, I think they're going to look at another pass right here because that's what teams nowadays like to do on that first down. You're going to gamble and try to throw that pass and get something going.
Helms wide out to the near side. Arnold in motion. Pedalis, quarterback keeper. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage.
McCall and Martinez there.
Number 77 on the tackle as well for Callallen. That's Scooter Heim doing a nice job of giving up only a yard up the middle.
Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9. The ball is at the 23-yard line.
Luke McCall, Mike Martinez, the quarterbacks. And actually, Billy, you look on the field, you're seeing a young man that has not been on the field a long time. That is number 43, Jace Smith.
Oh, my gosh, I tell you, what a play.
Did we get the ball, Billy?
Jonathan Vest came from the right side at the top of the radio and wiped Davis out. And that's going to be a big loss, but we're going to have a flag here. We may get called for offsides on it. Let's see how they're going to rule it, Mike.
Offside signal against Callallen.
They called that against us, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. But what a play by Jonathan Vest. We were talking about it, Billy. Jay Smith has been out the whole season. He broke his ankle in the second scrimmage against Moody. Had to have some metal plates inserted, and that young man finds himself on the field here getting some quality playing time now over on the left end. So good to see Jay Smith back on the field. That's the end of the first quarter. The Callallen Wildcats leading 14-3 over Gregory Portland. 12 minutes are in the book. Callallen 14, Gregory Portland 3 on our Valero scoreboard has Callallen leading by 11 points. Second down, 5 yards to go. Nance wide out to the far side. Pedalis under center. Gregory Portland now moving left to right, and we're going to have a penalty against Gregory Portland. That's going to back him up 5 yards as well.
Sure is, and I'll tell you what, the play before this with Jonathan Vest coming from the right side, he just made a heck of a play on the toss sweep to Davis, and of course, they said he jumped the gun. It was offsides just a hair early, and now here they get it back.
So second down, 10 yards to go. Luke McCall comes to the sideline, talking it over with Coach Asa Chambliss. And I believe that's Coach Campbell with the headset on. Second down, 10 yards to go. Davis is going to line up at a wing back to the right side. Arnold in motion, handoff to Arnold, trying to go to the left side.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. Great job by the defense of Callallen.
Tackle by
Number 24, Ryan Arnold in on the play, along with number 43, Jace Smith. In the absence of Smith, Ford did a great job throughout the season. He was also spelled by Daniel Oschlegel. Davis now comes to the wide out to the near side, lines up in the slot. Pedalis rolls out, looking for him on the wheel route. Got some pressure. Pedalis.
Gonna have a holding call here.
Oh, what a hard shot! Ryan Konchik just hit Pedalis on the sideline. The flag coming from the referee, which normally is going to be holding, and that's going to be the call. Davis came out of the slot, Billy, trying to run the wheel route on the sideline, but Pedalis was hit hard at the sideline.
Well, we've had 3 penalties right here, Mike, in this one drive, and this one's going to hurt him.
Now Gregory Portland will be forced
We
to
declined
punt.
it, so they're going to go ahead and punt the ball.
Weldon Dates will drop back into to about his 30-yard line as number 3, Matt Merrill, will do the punting. And we got to be careful, Billy. Last year, they pulled the old fake punt on us. always got to keep an eye on these Gregory Portland Wildcats.
Well, you know that's in their minds right now. They've been coached all week to watch it because they'll never forget it.
Snap on the way. Merrill, high kick. Dietz will have a return. Takes it at the 39-yard line. Goes up the middle of the field. 50, brought down at the 47-yard line. Luke McCall gets a heck of a block on number 40, Casey Allen. And Allen looks at the official like, hey, give me some help here. But, buddy, football takes place until the whistle blows.
Great field position here, Mike. This is going to be our, fifth possession here in the first half with 10:37 left. Score Callallen Wildcats 14, Gregory Portland 3.
Chambliss, shotgun formation. Barks out some instructions to Dietz and Sanchez on the right side. Clock, 10:37 left to go in the half. Maru with the snap, high snap. Fake the Price. Chambliss rolls out, nobody open. Now he's going to tuck it in, and he's got some room on the far sideline. Allen chasing, slides out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Now, that's the first time I ever think I saw him all year slide out of bounds. You know, usually that's a smart decision there. Being this late in the season, don't take a chance. You know, he's worried about, or he's not worried about it, Mike, but you know, he's probably remembering last year how he had a 14-0 lead, and then he got hurt and missed the rest of the game, and of course we got beaten overtime. He's going to pick up 7 yards for his effort.
He was going to do everything he could to make this game happen for Callallen. So taking the safe measure, sliding out of bounds. To the right side, Aaron Sanchez. We're going to have a timeout on the field by Callallen. 10:25 left to go in the half. Callallen leading 14-3. Wildcat football continues after these words. 14-3 coming to you from Gregory Portland. Mike Guerrero alongside Billy John. Wildcats facing 2nd down and 4. Callallen driving from left to right. Jordan Chambliss brings the Wildcats onto the field. Aaron Sanchez wide out to the far side. Weldon Dietz wide out to the near side. Chambliss, shotgun formation, throws a slant route, bounces off the hands of Dietz. Number 35 on the coverage for Gregory Portland. That's Luis Pena. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for Callallen.
Well, you know, that was one of those one-on-one routes here that Weldon Dietz did. You know, we've seen that all year long. You know, he catches it out here and he makes something happen. He'll juke one side and hit that sideline, and he's gone. Just a little too high.
Downing wide out to the near side along with Dietz in the slot. Sanchez splits out to the far side. Ball on the far hash mark. Chambliss, shotgun formation, takes a look at the defense. Now gets ready. Chambliss with pressure up the middle. Gets away from the pressure. Now throws it to the flat. Complete. Weldon Dietz makes a move. Now hit by number 40, Casey Allen.
Going to be enough for a 1st down, +3. You know, that was a tough pass to throw, Mike. You know, throwing on the run, kind of off balance, and he threw it all the way across the field.
It'll be 1st down, Callallen at the Gregory Portland 33-yard line.
Weldon Dietz comes off the field as he takes a break over on the bench. Chambliss in the huddle, 10 minutes left to go in the half. Thomas, Downing, wideouts to the far side. Sanchez, Oschlegel, wideouts to the near side. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Price lined up to his right side. Snap on the way. Draw to Price. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by number 73, Victor Brook.
Well, we had an audible at the line of scrimmage. I don't think the lineman heard it.
GP trying to disguise their defense, Billy. You can see them setting up, and at the last moment, right before Chambliss gets ready for the snap, they're coming out of their defense and rotating over. I'd like to remind everybody this weekend at the 5-Star Cinema, offering first run movies. Go on by Scary Movie 3, also Radio. 5-Star Cinema, proud sponsors of Wildcat football, located in the 5 Points Shopping Center, right behind K-Bob's. The time expired on the 25-second clock, or actually they're going to call illegal procedure. looked to the clock in the left end zone, and the clock was down to 0, but they're going to get the Wildcats for moving before the play was snapped. So Callallen now backs up 5 more, and it's going to be 2nd down, 18 yards to go. Wildcats line up in an I formation. Alanis, Price in the backfield. Chambliss, 5-step drop. He's got some pressure, now rolls outside. Nobody open. Brooks right there to take it. Ball bounces out the hands.
Sanchez.
Aaron Sanchez.
I tell you, that was meant for Price. He ricocheted it. Aaron Sanchez just right there and in and out of his hands. Of course, it would have been a great catch if he'd have caught it because he wasn't expecting it, Mike. It was.
Tell you what, that was a bullet thrown by Chambliss.
Sure
so that
was.
was on a rope, Billy. He threw that from the 50-yard line, and that one went off the hands of Bice at about the 15 and may have been too hot to handle.
Well, I tell you what, it was thrown into a lot of traffic, but it was a well-thrown pass. Bice just couldn't handle it. It was hot coming. Going to bring up third and about 19.
Wildcats with 4 wideouts. Dietz in motion to the far side. Fake draw to Price. Portland bringing pressure. Chambliss throws it. Knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and looked like there was some contact, Billy.
Not going to happen.
Not in front of the Gregory Portland bench. You're not going to get that call.
Well, it's going to bring up 4th down from the 41-yard line. That's going to put Chambliss gets off a good punt here. That's going to put him in some pretty tough spot to start out with.
Dietz on that series was out for 3 of the plays as he was sitting on the bench catching a breather, and Wildcat offense just keep it going. Chambliss from the 50-yard line.
Just
Kick.
going to pooch it.
Little pooch kick's going to bounce, roll out of bounds at the 13-yard line. So a good punt by Chambliss, who actually stepped up about 5 yards, Billy. Punted that one away, and that's going to pin Gregory Portland inside their 15-yard line. 8:25 left to go in the half. Callallen leading 14-3 over Gregory Portland. Perales will bring Gregory Portland's offense onto the field. They will start this drive at their 13-yard line. Davis lined up in the eye. Perales fakes, got some pressure. He's going to throw the ball away. That should be intentional grounding, Billy.
I don't know. That was a good play of getting rid of it. There was somebody right there. Davis was right over the middle, and that's who he was trying to hit. That was a gutsy call right there.
Between the 2 guards, or actually the 2 tackles, and he was wrapped up, and I believe that's what the coaches are barking for here on the sideline. They felt like he just did everything he could to get rid of the ball, and that's exactly what Perales did.
Well, that was a tough call for Coach Harris, try to throw it, there on the 13-yard line.
Perales under center. Handoff, right side, number 22. He's going to be hit.
Number 22, Chris Hayward, the ball
Hayward
carrier.
going to be met at the line of scrimmage by number 77, Scooter Heim, and he'll pick up
Carries the ball out to the 17-yard
maybe
line, a gain of 4. It'll be
4
third
yards
down
on the
and
play. We'll
6.
call it 3rd down and 6. Luke McCall looks over at the sideline, gets the defensive call from Coach Campbell. And Davis was not in on that last play, Billy. Now he's going to check back into the game. He's going to line up wide out to the near side. Vest will be on the coverage. And Davis took off about 2 seconds before the play ever started.
Michael
And
Martinez.
Martinez, not going to waste a chance of hitting somebody, puts a hit on Hayward. But Davis took off. If that was on 1, he left on set.
Gregory Portland
So that'll back up Gregory Portland 5 yards.
moves the ball back to the 12-yard
That'll be 3rd
line.
down and 11.
Third down and 11.
This drive got started at the 13. Gregory Portland now sits at the 12-yard line. Callallen leading 14-3 over Gregory Portland on a beautiful night for football. Nance, wide out near side. Davis lines up as a wide out to the far side. Pedales hands off to Hayward, goes around the right side. Not much room. Brought down by number 24, Ryan Arnold. And Gregory Portland will have to punt deep in their own territory.
All right, Mike, you make the call. We're going to go for it, or what's going to happen here?
I believe we'll set up the return, Billy.
I don't think we're going to try. You know, if we hit the punter, it's going to be an automatic first down. I think we're going to try to play it cool here with 6:50 left in the first half. Well, indeed, sure is far back there.
He's inside his 40-yard line at about the 39. Snap on the way. High punt. Dietz comes up, fields it at the 49. Gets a block, left side, another block. Beautiful blocks, got the left sideline. Got one man, cuts it up the middle. Dietz inside the 20-yard line. Brought down by number 5, Ty Felton. But what a nice return of 35 yards by Weldon Dietz, and got some beautiful blocks on the opposite sideline, Billy. And interesting, Billy, a lot of the plays that Callallen has gone to have been to the far sideline.
It sure has. Usually we try to run it to your sideline, and
haven't seen a whole lot of that tonight. Wildcats, great field position, first down and 10 at the 15-yard line. 6:29 left to go in the half. Wildcats leading 14-3 over Gregory Portland. Two tight end set. Chambliss under center. Luke McCall in the backfield along with Price. Handoff Price. McCall lead blocking. Price.
Oh, he's going to be inside the 5, Mike.
Inside the 5-yard line. And Billy, if you would see that play, Luke McCall was lead blocking, and it almost looked like the players of Gregory Portland were just moving out of the way.
Well, I tell you, you know, they even shifted to strength, to motion, and that's going to be a big 10-yard gain, and we're sitting right there on the 5-yard line, Mike.
Luke McCall lead blocking on the play, and I tell you what, he was looking for somebody to block. Price with a nice effort, taking it down inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal. Two tight end set. Man in motion. Handoff Price, right side. Close. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be about the 1-yard line.
Well, you can bet we'll probably see the same play coming again, Mike.
I'd like to remind everybody, Burger King at 5 points, the only place in town to get the Fire Grilled Whopper. For a limited time, get 3 combos under $3. Burger King, come on over, the Fire's ready. Chambliss lines up under center. Price in the backfield. Sanchez in motion, quarterback keeper. Jordan Chambliss, touchdown. Wildcats 20, Gregory Portland 3. The only people standing on the other side of the field, Billy, is the band that's making its way down to the field. Thompson comes in for the point after. Maru will deep snap. Downing will do the holding.
Number 8, Jacob Thompson to try the extra point.
Thompson's done a great job all season. Snap on the way, kick, right through the uprights. 21-3, Callallen over Gregory Portland. Wildcat football continues after these words.
22, Chris Hayward.
Welcome back to Gregory Portland as Callallen has taken a 21-3 lead over Gregory Portland, courtesy of the great run back by Weldon Dietz, giving Callallen the ball at the 15-yard line. Kicking out for Callallen will be number 8, Jacob Thompson. He tees it up at the 40-yard line. Back deep for Gregory Portland will be number 20, Demetrio Buckner, and number 22, Chris Hayward. Referee blows a whistle, ready to play. Thompson approaches. Squib kick.
That's like a knuckleball.
To the left side. Going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Tries to cut it up the middle. He'll be hit. brought down at about the 27-yard line. And a flag comes out late, Billy. That may be against Gregory Portland as number 40, Sam Oschlegel, in on the tackle. Gregory Portland has the ball spotted at the 25-yard line, but the referee is talking about the call. And the referee
against Callallen.
grabbing the face mask.
It's going to be 5 yards, but they're going to give us
15-yard penalty.
To the 40.
That penalty came from the 50-yard line, Billy.
I think that official was persuaded by the sideline over there. I don't know, Mike. I mean, it was right here in front of us. I didn't see any face mask.
So Gregory Portland, first down and 10, ball at the 40-yard line. Number 11, Helms, wide out to the near side. Two backs in the backfield. Perales with the draw play up the middle. They're going to get about 3 yards up the middle. Arnold brings it out to the 44-yard line, where it'll be a pickup of 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. I'd like to remind everybody, now open in Callallen, Londa's Seafood number 2, specializing in a variety of fried seafood, seasoned in our own secret recipe, fish, shrimp, and oysters. Londa's Seafood, 14902 Trinity River on FM 624. Now open. Perales pressure.
Oh, Martinez
rides him down at the 35-yard line.
That was Martinez and Huff.
Perales dropped back, didn't even have time to set up, Billy. He was hit quickly for a 5-yard loss, and it's going to bring up third down. Actually, it's going to be about a 10-yard loss, or it'll be third down and 15. I'll tell you what, Martinez is pumped up, and he's coming out to play some ball tonight.
Halftime score, Rockport is leading Flower Bluff 23-0.
Rockport just got a score on our Valero scoreboard. The public announcer just announcing Rockport 23, Flower Bluff 0 at halftime. Toss sweep, Davis trying to go up the middle, hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up maybe 4 yards.
Davis tackled by Ryan Arnold.
Arnold coming in from the safety position to make that hit. And the defense again with the big stop. Jay Smith, Rodney Wheeler being met at the sideline by their coaches. Merrill will drop back to his 25-yard line. And Billy, this is where you want to keep an eye on that fake punt. Gregory Portland trying to get something going here before the half. Snap to Merrill. High punt. That one's going to bounce at the 30-yard line and roll out of bounds. So Gregory Portland gets a nice punt from Merrill. Callallen will have the ball, first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Robert Salinas and the staff at the Grooming Boutique, your complete beauty parlor for dogs and cats, clipping, dipping, bathing, and pet supplies. The Grooming Boutique, located on Leopard between Starlight and the HEB. On the right-hand side, take your cat or dog on by, get them all spoofed up and nice and pretty. Go on by and just pick up some pet supplies. Robert Salinas and the Grooming Boutique, proud sponsors of Callallen Wildcat football. Chambliss shotgun formation, twins to each side. 3-step drop, finds the man. Sanchez open on the near sideline.
Oh, he's loose.
Cuts it back to the middle, and he'll be hit at the 40-yard line. Billy, if he gets that block from Dietz and cuts it down the sideline, he might be able to pick up another 10 yards on that play.
Well, he had got a good block there by Dietz, and he cut it back up inside, and everybody's coming from inside out, and makes a heck of a play for.
Brings it out to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 13 yards on the play. Wildcats have 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the half. Thomas, Arnold, wideouts to the far side. Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts to the near side. No safety at all, Billy, as they are all on the line of scrimmage, and Chambliss just waited too long.
He did.
As the coaches over to our right-hand side,
banging on the floor.
Pounding on the floor. Pass intended, Arnold bounces off the grass. Coach is over to our right-hand side, Billy, and you could just hear him.
There was nobody in the secondary. Everybody, they had doubles on the on both sides of line of scrimmage, and nobody was there. It just one pass.
Nobody beyond 5 yards, Billy. Everybody was on the line of scrimmage. Chambliss trying to make the call and just waited too long. Allowed Gregory Portland to shift, and there it is again. No safeties. Now they step back, but coaching staff again to our right, begging for Chambliss to run the play. Chambliss, quarterback draw, spins right at the 50, now tucks it under, first down, Chambliss. Chambliss spinning, ducking, diving, getting enough for the first down. 2:15 left to play in the half. Like to remind everybody, our K-Bob's halftime report coming up. We'll recap the first half, try to get you scores from around the area. George to our left-hand side, working hard to get us the scores. I formation, Alanis, Price in the backfield. Chambliss, three-step drop, pump fakes, Downing, now going to go downfield, and
almost intercepted, but I saw pass interference, but nobody wants to throw the flag.
Didn't even turn to make a defensive play, and this referee is being hounded, Billy.
Well, the Boo Birds are out. Y'all can hear them.
And they have every right to be. The back judge right there looking at the play, Billy, and not one of the officials wanting to throw the flag here in the game, and Danaher not happy about the call. Second down and 10, 1:51 left to go in the half. Chambliss, shotgun formation, quarterback draw, goes to the left. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage by number 40, Casey Allen. Also hit by number 32, Jason Deal.
Well, we're going to give him 1 yard for his effort there. Going to be third down and 10. Bring up a big play for Callallen.
Schlegel, Sanchez checking out of the game. $1:15 left to go in the half. Callallen leading 21-3 over Gregory Portland. Chambliss lines up under center. Price, Alanis in the backfield. Fake to Price, got some pressure up the middle. Chambliss looking deep, again got a man.
Well, I tell you what, he's all over him.
Chambliss pass intended for Ryan Arnold.
Ryan Arnold, the intended receiver, the defender, all over him. They may have ruled that it was an uncatchable ball, but it's only uncatchable if you're not allowed to get to it.
Well, it's going to bring up a fourth down and 10, and you know, last time we were here, Chambliss not at his usual position in the punt. He got up a little closer, pushed it down to the 13-yard line, Mike.
And now you see Weldon Dietz as the up man, Billy. So let's see what we see here. Low snap. Chambliss, high punt. That one. And
it's a fumble.
Ground.
Callallen's got it.
It up.
It's on the 15-yard line.
Another muff punt.
I don't know if it was Huff that picked it up. He's got his hands up like he's happy. Fumbled the punt. Huff picks it up at about the 18 and drags it to the 15.
46 seconds left to play in the half. Callallen's going to have the ball with great field position with a chance to tack onto the lead. Twins to each side. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Price lined up to the right side. And Gregory Portland's going to be rolled out of bounds. Price right side. Oh, almost breaks a tackle.
Down to the 10. We got a flag, and I think they're going to call offsides on the defense.
Number 70 on the tackle, Brad Darvin, who's been quiet tonight, Billy. He's the big junior on the interior line for Gregory Portland.
Well, he's our main man, according to them. And, of course, if it's offsides, they're going to decline it because they're going to get more than 5 out of it. See what the situation is here, Mike.
We'll see as they.
Well, it's going to be.
They're going to take the penalty, Billy. They'll line it
Well,
up.
they're going to keep it at first down. They got 38 seconds, you know.
First down and 5.
Sure.
Take the 5 yards, replay the down, and you've got plenty of time left with 38 seconds. First down, 5 yards to go.
I think we're going to be conservative, and we'll keep it on the ground.
Ball at the 13-yard line. Let's see if we don't see Chambliss bring it on the quarterback keeper to the right side. Snap on the way. Chambliss looks right. He's got some pressure, steps in. Going to go to the left side, makes a move, cuts it back to the middle. Chambliss takes it inside the 5-yard line.
Going to call timeout right here.
Are going to take a timeout with 18 seconds left to go in the half. Wildcats leading 21-3 over Gregory Portland. Wildcat football continues on 1440 Keys Radio. All right, welcome back. The fans on their feet showing their support for their Callallen Wildcats as we have 18 seconds left to go in the half, Billy. And the only points that Gregory Portland has been able to put on the board was after the takeaway on Sanchez. On the opening drive of the game, they got 3 points on the field goal. Other than that, it's been the defensive players for Callallen putting another outstanding performance together tonight.
Well, you know, if you look at that, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know that 5 possessions and 3 points out of 5 possessions for GP. It's been dominated here tonight by Callallen.
Wide out, Sanchez to the far side. Dietz lines up to the near side. Chambliss under center, throws to the back corner of the end zone. Weldon Dietz goes up.
He got pushed.
Oh,
He's
my.
not going to call it then. Weldon even knows it. He pushed him out of bounds.
All you can do is laugh. Oh, my goodness. Is this not a crazy night? Halloween, maybe? And again, we've seen it several times tonight, Billy. The pass to Dietz and then the one to Arnold in the middle of the field where the players are just being knocked around and the officials unwilling to pull the laundry out onto the field. Chambliss, quick drop.
Price out of the backfield. Good block. He's in.
Wildcats. Nice block by number 81, Aaron Sanchez.
Dietz on the inside, Sanchez on the outside, and he split both of them and walked it in.
And Willie the Wildcat runs the track with the Cats banner. 5 seconds left to go in the half. Callallen 27, Gregory Portland 3. Thompson comes in for the point after. Downing will hold. Maru will deep snap. Gregory Portland's been getting some pressure up the middle. Thompson right through the uprights. 5 seconds left to go in the half. Callallen 28, Gregory Portland 3. 5 seconds left to play in the half.
This might be it right here if we squib kick it like you know we are. All we got to do is squib it down there and make a tack on it. It's over with. We going into halftime, Mike.
They've had trouble handling the kicks, Billy, all night on the kickoffs and definitely on the punts. Squib kick up the middle. Allen tries to pick it up, has it go by him. 45 picks it up. He's going to be hit at the 31-yard line, and that's going to end the half. The Callallen Wildcats 28, Gregory Portland 3. As we get ready to go to the garage for all minor, major engine work. Topping off the tank or maybe just stopping by, getting some snacks. Roman Shell, proud sponsors of Wildcat football. Second half underway. Thompson, deep kick. It'll be taken at the 5-yard line. Now look at the pursuit of the Wildcats. Going to get it to the outside and still on his feet. And he's going to bring it out over the 40-yard line, Billy. Looked like he was sealed off and came up the middle, bounced it back to the outside, went right in front of his sideline, and brings it out to the 43-yard line. Brought down by number 10, Colby Thomas of the Callallen Wildcats. As we get ready for the second half of play.
Well, we're going to see what kind of adjustments that Coach Harris made at halftime for GP. I know that their running game was a little lacking. They're going to come out with twins.
Davis, Nance, wide outs to the near side. Perales under center. Quarterback keeper brings it to the outside. No room there. Luke McCall, number 42, on the tackle for Callallen, as Perales tried to bring it to the near side and found no room there on the left. No gain on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 10. Gregory Portland driving from right to left across your radio dial. Again, big crowd on a Halloween night. Davis, I formation, toss sweep left side. Look at the pursuit of the defense. He's going to be hit, pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Good job by Jonathan Vest coming up there and throwing his body in there. That was Thomas Downing coming in there and taking on that lead blocker. They're going to get 2 yards out of it. Going to bring up third and 7.
Ball on the far hash mark right at the 45-yard line. Davis was in the I formation. Perales tossed it to the far side. Picked up about 3 yards on the play. Nance splits out to the far side. Davis wide out to the near side. Hayward lines up in the backfield behind.
Counter trap, nobody there.
Nobody there but the Wildcats of Callallen. And Davis falls down over here at the 35-yard line, but another great job by the interior lineman of the Callallen Wildcats, allowing Luke McCall to come up and make the tackle.
Well, the second half here is where you're going to see your fake punts and all your tricks and stuff. They got to get something going right here.
Weldon Deeds stands at his 15-yard line. Merrill will punt from the 32-yard line. Deeds moving right to left. High punt. Deeds will fair catch it, lets it bounce.
Good call.
And a beautiful play by Weldon Deeds. You can see the Gregory Portland defenders, Billy, standing right at his face as the ball bounced at about the 10-yard line and rolled through the end zone. So Callallen will have the ball, 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Their first offensive possession of the second half. 10-20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Chambliss brings the offense onto the field. Sanchez, Dietz, wideouts to the near side. Arnold, Oschlegel, wideouts to the far side. And not sure what's going on. Got a couple of officials standing on the, actually 3 officials standing all behind the offensive line, Billy. So we'll have to wait for them to get in their proper spots. That'll give us time to do our Northwest Regional Player Profile for the 3rd quarter, as so many things to do, so little time to do them in. Officials trying to sort things out. Weldon Dietz, senior, 17-year-old, wears number 1 on his back. Actually wears number 3 on his back now. Tailback, cornerback, 5'9", 165 pounds. Plays baseball as a second baseman and shortstop. Grandparents, John and Shirley Bevins and Marilyn Dietz. Parents are Beth and Jeff Dietz. Brothers Dose, sister Carolyn. Enjoys hunting and fishing, and plans after graduation is to be a veterinarian. So Weldon Dietz, our Northwest Regional Player Profile of the 3rd quarter.
Sam Oschlegel at the 50-yard line. Holy moly.
What a beautiful pass from Jordan Chambliss to number 40, Sam Oschlegel. That ball, Billy, was just put into the breadbasket over the shoulder and hit him in stride. Beautifully thrown pass from Jordan Chambliss. Brings the ball out right to midfield at the 50-yard line. A 30-yard pass from Chambliss to Sam Oschlegel. Twins to each side. Price in the backfield. Chambliss drops the ball, picks it up. He's going to lunge forward for about a yard.
Well, it looked like it was a little old draw play to Price, and he dropped the ball before he could give it to him, and he had to pick it up and eat it. He's going to get 1 for his effort.
9:39 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats with their opening possession of the 3rd quarter. Colby Thomas takes the play into Chambliss. Week 9 of the season. A game that's been anticipated for a year now, taking place, and been a game dominated by Callallen so far. And the 24-second clock goes down to 0, so the Wildcats will be penalized 5 yards. They'll back them up, and it'll be second down, and we'll call it 14 yards to go.
You know, Mike, we're looking at the first game, the first play of the year. We're coming in shotgun. We've never seen that before, and that ball sailing over the top of our head. And
at the Alamo Dome,
oh,
and
man.
we thought it was going to be a long game that night, and it sure was, but it was a long game for San Marcos. Chambliss got pressure, dumps it off. Man in the flat, Alanis gets a block, but he's going to be hit by Casey Allen. Maru working hard, still blocking on the play till the whistle blows. Chambliss, who was getting some pressure on the backside, did a nice job of dumping it off to Alanis.
He's going to lose 2 yards on it. It's going to bring up third down and about
16 yards to go. Cheerleaders working hard in front of us, trying to get their crowd behind them. Chambliss lines up under center, 2 tight end set. Dietz, lone wide out near side. Chambliss looks across the field, got a man open, hits him in stride, touchdown, Callallen. What a pass!
Ryan Arnold.
You keep talking about it, and look at Chambliss.
56 yards.
Holy Toledo. Ryan Arnold was streaking on the far sideline, Billy. Had 2 defenders following him, and Jordan Chambliss sets up, avoids the pressure, and just flings that ball out, Billy, with such smoothness, and hits Ryan Arnold in stride for a touchdown pass. Callallen 34, Gregory Portland 3, with 8 minutes left to go in the game. Actually, minutes left to go in the third quarter. Snap on the way, a high snap, goes through the hands of Thompson, and he'll just fall on it, but the ball's still loose, rolls around. Ball got through the hands of Downing, so with 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter, the Callallen Wildcats 34, Gregory Portland 3. Wildcat football continues after these words. 34-3, the score here from Gregory Portland, as Callallen striking from 56 yards out. Jordan Chambliss to Ryan Arnold on a beautifully thrown pass and catch from Chambliss to Arnold. Thompson tees it up at the 40-yard line. Approaches, squib kick up the middle, going to be taken. Looks like number 40, Casey Allen. He'll be hit, spins around, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the return. First down and 10, Gregory Portland, ball at the 33-yard line. Perales brings the Gregory Portland offense back onto the field. Mike Martinez, Luke McCall lead the defense back onto the field for Callallen. Halloween night from Gregory Portland.
Well, it looks like Harris is just going to line up and play smash mouth football right now. There's nobody split out. They're all in their wing T formation, or nasty slot is what we call it, Mike.
Perales under center.
Fumble.
Fumble on the play, ball on the ground. Scramble for it. We may have it. Waiting for the call.
Nope.
Nope. Official picks up his fingers, says second down. Davis on the fumble recovery for Gregory Portland. And Billy, it's just the little mistakes that end up hurting you at the end of the night.
You're right. These are the things that we're talking about, you know, jumping off sides, fumbling the snap, and, you know, week 9, that's not culture.
Second down, 11 yards to go, clock rolling, 7:17 left to play in the third quarter. Arnold in motion, Perales, 3-step drop, looking downfield, catch made at the 45-yard line for a first down.
Pass complete to number 45.
Number 45 on the reception, that is Tyler Micketts. Micketts, one of the key players last year for Gregory Portland.
One of their key receivers, you know, even though they don't throw the ball that much, but Micketts jumped up there and made a great grab. It's going to give them their third first down, Mike, of the whole game with 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
Looking over to my left, Billy, I was a little amazed. We got 3 Willies, we got a Willie imposter on the sideline. Bootleg Pedales got some running room. He's at the 50, 45, chasing, hit hard at the 35-yard line. Jonathan Best.
Biggest gain of the night there for GP.
Got around the end on the near side, and he had plenty of running room. Best came up, put the hit as Luke McCall was chasing.
20-yard gain, Mike, and this is the second time they've been in Callallen territory all night.
Willie showing up on the sideline, showing who's the bigger cat. 3 cats on our sideline. Arnold in motion. Pedales, 3-step drop, throws it on the flat. Arnold wide open, chased by Ryan Arnold, now hit by number, looks like 12 again. Actually, that's 13, Ernest Garza.
Brought down by number 13, Ernest Garza.
As Ford is going to check into the game for Callallen. Hustles in from the sideline.
Well, Perales made a good play here. They run in a play-action play. Back swinging out of the backfield. Primary receiver was covered, so he just threw it to the swing man. Good enough for a first down. Ball resting on about the 24-yard line.
First down and 10, Gregory Portland. Pedales under center. Nance wide out near side, handoff. Coming to the near side. He'll pick up about 5 yards on the play. Ryan Arnold on the carry. Brought down by number 24, Ryan Arnold. Second down, 5 yards to go, 6:08 left to play in the third quarter. Callallen leading 34-3 over Gregory Portland. Number 1, Jonathan Nance, wide out to the near side. Davis in motion. Pedales drops back, rolling out, has some room, trying to go to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Gregory Portland. Number 45, Micketts on the touchdown reception, and Billy Gregory Portland coming out in the second half using the passing game for a 19-yard touchdown reception.
6 plays, 67 yards.
34-9, 5:42 left to go in the third, and there's been a long time since we've seen the Gregory Portland fans come off their seats. They are up cheering for their team.
Jeremy Brown to try the extra point. Matt
Number 10, Jeremy Brown for the point after. Right-footed kicker. Snap on the way. Pressure up the middle. Kick through the uprights.
The extra point is good.
5:42 left to go in the third quarter. The Callallen Wildcats 34, Gregory Portland 10. All right, welcome back. 34-10. Callallen over Gregory Portland as Pedales hit Micketts on a 19-yard touchdown pass for the first touchdown of the night for Gregory Portland. Kicking off for Gregory Portland, number 23, Harvey Salinas. High kick, that'll be taken on the far side by number 40, Sam Oschlegel, as he's hit, knocked out of bounds at about the 20, looks like the 27-yard line.
40, Sam Oschlegel returning the kickoff.
So Callallen will come out, first down and 10. Jordan Chambliss
Demetrio Buckner and Ty Felton
brings the Wildcats onto the field. Luis Alanis, Michael Price will be in the backfield. Casey Allen brings the Gregory Portland defense onto the field. Dietz wide out near side. Sanchez wide out to the far side. I formation. Alanis shuffles to the right. Price on the draw. Goes to the left side. Not much room as he'll be hit hard and taken back. Cyprian on the tackle for Gregory Portland. They're going to give him
27-yard line.
about a yard on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 9.
You know, Cyprian made a nice tackle, right field tackle. If he wouldn't have done it, it'd have been gone. 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Mike. Score Callallen 34, GP 10.
Chambliss lines up under center. Dates wide out to the near side. Alanis and Price in the backfield. Looks for Dates out in the flat. Makes the reception
Gonna
at
get
the
the first.
35-yard line. And GP trying to strip the ball. And Dates trying to get up from the pile.
Ty Felton making the initial
So
contact for Gregory Portland.
Dates will pick up
It is the first
enough
down
for the
for
first
Callallen
down.
at the 36-yard line.
And now you're going to see Luke McCall check into the game, so you may see the power running game. McCall now being called back to the sideline. 4:32 left to go in the third quarter. Callallen leading 34-10 over Gregory Portland. Halloween night in Gregory Portland on a beautiful Friday night. Mike Guerrero alongside Billy John. Chambliss, draw, Price, big hole up the middle, cuts it up, brings it out right to midfield. Big gaping hole in the middle of the line, Billy. Price, with the quickness, able
49-yard line. First down,
to
Callallen.
find a seam, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down. Ball at the 49-yard line.
A matter of time, you know, we got everybody split out there. We've talked about it all year. You know, if you don't have somebody assigned to that one back there, it could be dangerous.
Price, on his last 2 runs, has been real close to breaking one. Chambliss, shotgun formation, pressure backside, interception. Number 70 is going to intercept the ball and rumbling to the end zone, but he's going to be brought down at the 1-yard line by Tyler Maru.
That's one thing that I was worried about right there, Mike. We gave him a little momentum going there. They came in and sacked Chambliss right as he was throwing the ball, and the defensive tackle picks it up and brings it all the way down to about where we're at, 2-yard line.
Looked like Chambliss may have had that arm going forward, Billy, but ball came loose and fell right into the hands of the Gregory Portland defender as he rumbled downfield to the 2-yard line. Now the defense put in a situation where they'll have to defend their goal line.
Well, GP's going to call timeout right here.
3:35 left to go in the third. Callallen 34, Gregory Portland 10. Wildcat football returns after these words. All right, welcome back. Gregory Portland at the 2-yard line. Pedales, quarterback keeper, takes it in and
Touchdown.
still waiting on the call.
From the far side.
Touchdown, Gregory Portland. So 2 quick touchdowns for Gregory Portland here, Billy. One of them generated by the defense. Now has Gregory Portland trailing 34-16. Last week at the half, Billy, was 42-7, and the Wildcats, we heard it from Coach Danaher, became a little complacent and didn't do much in the second half. Cannot afford to do this against a good team like Gregory Portland. Snap on the way, kick right through the uprights. 3:31 left to go in the third. Callallen 34, GP 17. Wildcat football continues after these words. Oh, no good. All right, welcome back to Gregory Portland as they put 6 points on the board. The point after was no good, so the score 34-16 as Pedales took it in from 2 yards out as Gregory Portland has put up 13 points here, Billy, in the third quarter. As now Salinas will kick off on the 40-yard line, Billy, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see an onside kick here.
Well, I know, and we don't even have our hands team out there. I don't know what could happen here, but we saw a while ago they're going to try to keep it away from Dietz and Price. They kicked it to the far right over there real high and shallow to Oslagel.
You can see that players on Gregory Portland starting to feel some confidence, Billy, as they have their helmets up in the air. The fans up on their feet. Salinas, high kick. O'Schlegel takes it at the 15-yard line. He's got Sleem on the right side. He's going to make a move. Still on his feet. Going to bring it out to the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Callallen.
Callallen's going to have to get something going here and get that momentum back away from him with 3:23 left in the third quarter, Mike.
You know, Billy, something we haven't seen a whole lot of tonight is the quarterback draw by Jordan Chambliss. Maybe we'll start to see Jordan running the ball a little bit more.
Well, we've been seeing him here in this quarter underneath the center.
Alanis in motion out of the backfield. Handoff Price. Tries to go up the middle. Bounces one. He's going to roll over to the left side to the far sideline. Takes it out to the 49-yard line. So he'll pick up about 5 yards on the play. Be second down and 5. You can almost see the play calling after the touchdown pass to Ryan Arnold. A little more conservative, Billy. We've been going more with the running game. If not, I guess we could say have not kept the throttle to the ground. And now you'll see the 4 wide receiver set. Sanchez, Dietz, wide out near side. Oh, high snap. Chambliss has some pressure. He's going to fall on it and still loose. Still on the ground, and GP may have this ball. Gregory Portland has the ball, Billy.
Boy, when it rains, it pours. We talked about this, you know, at halftime. 28-3 lead and not giving.
Brooks on the recovery, but Billy, you saw Chambliss. Once the ball went over his head, he actually turned around to look for the defender. Instead of just falling on the ball, he turned back around, looked at the defender, and never got onto the ball. So the defense, again, put in a situation as Gregory Portland is right in the red zone, Billy, and their fans are on their feet. Davis in motion. Hand off to Davis, goes to the far side. Hit hard by number
7, Downing.
Tackle by number 7, Tyler Downing.
Loss of a yard on the play, second down and 11. You can see the momentum changing in this game, Billy, and there's still 2:10 left to play in the third quarter. Plenty of time left in this game. You do not want to slow down.
Well, there's an 18-point difference in the game right now, just a tie. And
Pedales under center. Arnold in motion. Pedales rolls out near side's got some pressure. Now he's going to be hit. Slung back around. Mike Martinez, number 53, on the quarterback sack. Wildcat fans on their feet. And Martinez is now going to limp off the field. Number 88, Rashad Bice, is going to check in. Martinez rubbing the top of his right foot. Now coming over to the bench. He'll be checked out by Doc. Third down, 17 yards to go. The defense needs to hold here. Number 11, Corey Himes, the wide receiver to the far side.
Big play right here.
Option play to the far side. Hayward hit, knocked out of bounds. Ernest Garza came up and gave Hayward a hit. It was a bad pitch, Billy. Hayward had to come back to make the catch, and Gregory Portland started this drive at the 20-yard line, and now they're backed up to the 25.
Well, it's going to bring up fourth down. This is going to be interesting to see what happens. They're going to try a field goal here, but still, realistically, that's going to leave them 15 points. 15 points out.
Watch the fake field goal.
He
Snap
just missed the extra
on the
point.
way. Kick
He got it.
right through the uprights. 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 34-19 is the score. You're listening to Callallen Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. You know something I'm noticing? This is the first time I've seen where they don't send two officials back underneath the crossbar. Yeah, 1 minute. That referee was on the far side, had to run across to see if it was in the uprights. Normally you get two officials standing back there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're short an official or what. I haven't. There's one, two,
Four.
supposed to be five. Two sidelines, referee, umpire, and a back judge. All right, welcome back to Gregory Portland as Gregory Portland puts 3 points on the board after the high snap that sailed over the head of Chambliss. So 34-19 is a score. And during the break, Billy and I were just talking about it, and something that I observed is on that kickoff, we only had one official standing underneath the uprights. And looks like we are one official short. Don't know what has happened. We started the game with 5 officials, and we are down to 4. High kick. O'Schlegel takes it inside the 10-yard line, goes to the right, on his feet, breaking it to the sideline, and he'll bring it out to the 37-yard line. Actually, 35-yard line. Wildcats will have the ball, first down and 10. And Billy, you and I just noticed on the 20-yard line on the opposite side of the field, an official is standing with his arms crossed. We do not know what has happened, but normally the officials run a 5-man crew. So right now they are operating without a back judge. There is no back judge into the game on the official standpoint. Chambliss, toss sweep, Price cuts it to the right.
We're going to get a holding.
Price still on his feet, and we're going to have a holding back at the 30-yard line. And Billy, that's what you do not want to see on your first play as you take over your offensive possession, because now you'll be looking at a first down and 20. Back judge, Billy, has now moved over to the linesman across the field in front of Gregory Portland. That is, looks like Mark Mirjois. That is his refereeing crew, and Mike Ewing is normally the back judge. He has now shifted over to the side judge in front of Gregory Portland. So there is no back judge in the game. Chambliss, quick drop, Price in the flat, gets a block, brings it out to the 28-yard line. He's only going to pick up about, looks like about 7 yards on the play, Billy.
Ball is at the 29-yard
Brings it out to the 29, where it'll be second down, about 17 yards to go. Again, Billy, did they mark that penalty from the spot of the foul?
They must have, because, you know, I was sitting here looking at it. It was from the spot of the foul because it was back at the 22-yard line, and I had it set up at the 25, so.
Costly penalty, as that is the end of the third quarter, as we will stay here with you as they switch sides. As now, Callallen will be driving from right to left, and I believe that's what the coaching staff is asking the referee. Normally, the penalty on the holding goes back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not 100% sure on that, but normally on a downfield play, it goes back to the line of scrimmage, but it's too late now. O'Schlegel, Arnold, wideouts near side. Sanchez, Dietz, wideouts to the far side. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Snap on the way. Quarterback draw, Jordan Chambliss cuts it left, makes a move. Still on his feet, now slips on the grass.
Well, he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and he just slipped right there, and he could still be running.
Number 40, Casey Allen, will be credited with the tackle, but Chambliss actually slipped on the turf.
Going to bring up third and about 11.
This is something where you want to get this first down and continue this drive. Want to keep something going here. Do not want to give back the ball to Gregory Portland. 11:27 left to go in the game. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Looking down the field, got a man open, bounces it off the
trap
carpet.
him.
So it'll bring up a 4th down and 11 yards. So the offense for Callallen sputtering here in the second half, Billy. The only play that has been positive here in the second half was the connection from Chambliss to Arnold. That was early in the third quarter. Since then, offense has been a little flat.
Well, I'd be looking for a block punt here because even if they roughed him, there's still not enough for a first down.
Chambliss stands at 22-yard line. Low snap, bounces through his
when it
legs.
rains, it pours.
Chambliss is going to pick it up, rolls around, sets up, kicks
What
it away.
a play.
And now you see a roughing the kicker, and Chambliss down on the ground, Billy. Now gets up slowly, but what a play again by Jordan Chambliss. He reestablished himself as a kicker.
We've seen that twice this year from him. What great athletic ability that this kid has.
Maru having a tough night tonight, snapping the ball. That was a low snap that bounced about 2 yards in front of Jordan and went through the legs. But Chambliss rolled out, Billy, picked up the ball. Once he reestablishes himself as a kicker, he is protected. Officials talking about it, but Chambliss still gets away a heck of a punt. He talked about the only way you can get that is if it's a roughing the kicker of unnecessary roughness.
You gotta wave it off.
That is not the right call. I can tell
Danaher is not happy with that at all.
I can tell you that that is not the right call.
The penalty flag is waved off. The Gregory Porter Wildcats will have the ball first down.
Heck of a play by Jordan Chambliss to get the punt off, and I guarantee you that's what Danaher is telling him. Once you reestablish yourself as a punter, you are protected. Ball hits the ground or not. Chambliss gets the punt off, and now Gregory Portland will have the ball first down and 10 at the 28-yard line. And just the effort and the play that Chambliss made to get that punt off was incredible. 11:03 left to go in the game. Danaher still asking for an explanation, and no matter what you say here, Billy, it's not going to be what you like, and it's been a tough night for the officials. We've seen all night some questionable calls going against Callallen from some receivers being pushed around, now to the punt, and just not been a good night by the men in the black and white stripes. 11:03 left to go in the game. Pedales brings Gregory Portland to the line of scrimmage. Martinez has checked back into the game. Handoff Davis, tries to go to the far side. Hit after he picks up maybe a yard.
Darnell Davis to the 31.
They'll give him maybe a yard on the play. We'll call it second down and a long 9.
Just over the 30.
Wildcats of Callallen leading 34-19.
Well, we need to hold them right here, Mike, and get something reestablished because the momentum is definitely not going our way tonight in this second half.
Pedales under center. Drops
Pass,
back,
pass, pass.
looking downfield, going after Micketts. Pass defended well by number 24, Ryan Arnold. And again, you see Pedales dropping back, throwing the ball for GP. Third down, 8 yards to go. Arnold had a chance to make a play on it, but just couldn't get to it. Ball drops to the ground. It's going to be third down and 8. Clock stops with 10:23. Our Northwest Regional player profile for the third quarter, Luke McCall, junior, 17-year-old, wears number 42 on his back. Linebacker, 6 foot, 215 pounds. Also plays catcher for the baseball team. Parents, Ray and Vicky McCall. Sisters, Stormy and Bonnie. Enjoys lifting weights and hunting.
He tripped over his own man there. That was a blessing for us. That's going to bring up fourth in about a short 5, Mike.
Luke McCall, our Northwest Regional player profile. After graduation, his plans are to go to college. Luke McCall, our Northwest Regional player profile for the third quarter as we are now entering the fourth quarter. You know, Billy, something that we haven't done all year, we send Deeds back as a one-man return man, and we see them continuing to punt away from him. Would there be something against maybe going with a two-man return? Gates takes it at the 30-yard line, hit hard at the 40, so he'll pick up 10 yards on the return.
Well, we need to get something established and going right here. We were under 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. It has all been nothing but GP and mistakes by Callallen. You know, it started with a bad snap from the shotgun position, and then
bad snap on the punt. We've had an interception made by actually the pressure on the defense. It hit Chambliss in the back, and the ball popped up in the air. So the Wildcats of Callallen making the mistakes here in the second half. And now we see the offense from the offensive line jumping early.
Well, we're calling it one way, they're calling the other way. We'll see what they decide here. We're pointing that we're being drawn offside, and it looked like they're going to.
Offsides, the indication against Gregory Portland. So that'll be 5 yards on the positive side for Callallen, so it'll be first down and 5. Ball at the 45-yard line. Wildcats from Callallen driving from right to left. 9:35 left to go in the game. Callallen 34, Gregory Portland 19. Weldon Dietz wide out to the near side. Price back in the backfield. Sanchez comes in motion. Quarterback keeper Jordan Chambliss to the left side, makes a move, stops, now wrestled out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Gregory Portland. He'll have enough for the first down.
The first down for Callallen at the Gregory Portland 48-yard line.
Chambliss steps out of bounds, so the clock stops with 9:26. Ball at the 48-yard line of Gregory Portland. Dates wide out to the near side. Sanchez motions to the near side. Price, handoff's got a hole. 40, breaks it to the outside. 30, makes a move, knocked out of bounds. Michael Price on the nice pickup. Knocked out of bounds by number 1, Jonathan Nance.
Number 3 for GP.
That's
I tell you,
Matt Merrill.
when they watch Matt Merrill tomorrow on the film, they're going to ask him what he was thinking about when Price ran right by him.
9:18 left to go in the game. Wildcats first down and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line. Price in the backfield. Sanchez motions to the near side. Luke McCall lead blocks. Price bounces off a defender, carries with him, down about 5 yards. And Billy, number 73, Victor Brooks.
Twice as big as Victor Price.
Carried him on his back for 5 yards, Billy. What an effort by Michael Price. Number 73 is Brooks. He's 6'4", 235 pounds. Michael Price just took him for a ride for about 5 yards.
Outweighs him by 90 pounds.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Luke McCall, up man in front of Price. Sanchez, motion left, handoff, Price again. This time, number 11, actually that's 31, right there to make the tackle, Dylan Burdine.
Burdine coming from the backside over here to play side.
Call, a little slow to get up, and now walks over to the sideline. Third down, 4 yards to go. Downing. Oschlegel wideouts to the near side. Dietz, Sanchez wideouts to the far side. Chambliss, shotgun formation, looks at the defense. Now waits on the snap. Draw to Price, left side, follows his blocker, breaks a tackle.
All the way inside the 10, Mike. Michael Price doing a great job of trying to get the momentum back at Callallen.
Luis Pena, you talked about Brooks a while ago, but Pena just got a ride himself. First down and goal, ball at the 9-yard line. Clock down to 7:44 left to go in the game. This is what you want to see is ball control offense. Run some time off the clock, punch it into the end zone. Chambliss lines up under center. Sanchez in motion. Quarterback keeper Jordan Chambliss. He'll be hit and lose about 2 yards on the play. Chambliss having trouble with his footing tonight, Billy. I don't know if it's the grass or maybe the cleats he's wearing.
Well,
but
that was just a play design. You know, they faked that play, and he's going to keep it and roll around the outside, and there was just nothing there.
Second down and goal, ball at the 10-yard. And again, you see Luke McCall a little slow to come off the field. That man is just exhausted. He's played his heart out tonight.
Under 7 minutes now left in the game. 34-19, Callallen leading.
Chambliss, shotgun formation. Trips to the near side, 5 wide receiver set. Nobody in the backfield for Chambliss. Quarterback draw, Chambliss, cuts it middle. Chambliss, touchdown! What a play by Jordan Chambliss, taking it in from 11 yards out. Touchdown, Callallen. 2 defenders from Gregory Portland collided at the 1-yard line, and Chambliss was 3 yards into the end zone. Wildcats of Callallen 40, Gregory Portland 19. Thompson comes in for the point after. Drew will do the deep snapping. Downing will take the snap. Snap on the way, high snap. Downing gets it down right through the uprights. Callallen 41, Gregory Portland 19. Wildcat football continues after these words. Thompson set to kick. Deep kick is going to bounce through the end zone. So the ball bounces out of the end zone, and the Gregory Portland Wildcats will have the ball at the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Hey, we should only played 1 minute there. Thompson kicks it through the back of the end zone. Gregory Portland will have the ball first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. 6:38 left to play in the game as some of the Gregory Portland faithful start to make their ways to the parking lot, maybe trying to get some trick-or-treating in before the night's out. Pedales hands off to Ryan Arnold as he'll be hit at about the 22-yard line.
Ryan Arnold gains 2 yards.
Met there by the
Number 13, Ernest Garza.
safety, Ernest Garza, along with number 78, Rodney Wheeler.
Second down and 8 at the 22.
Second down, 8 yards to go. 6:12 left to go in the game. Pedales still in at quarterback for Gregory Portland. Jonathan Nance wide out to the near side. Arnold in motion, draw up the middle. Pass play to Davis. That was And now, Billy, you see a big ruckus on the middle of the field. Davis just took a cheap shot, and he should be thrown out of the game, Billy.
Well, they're not going to do that, so that was that's what happens when the game gets like this. You get frustrated. 5 minutes, 52 seconds left in the game. They're going to get called for unsportsmanlike conduct.
That was a heck of a fake, Billy. I thought the running back had the ball. Next thing I see is Pedales throwing the pass to Davis as the ball was right to touch his hands. He was stuck. I didn't even get to see who put the hit on him, Billy. And Davis comes up and shoves him back into the ground. And the Callallen defender comes up, which any player would do. And
well, I thought it was Ernest Garza that he shoved in the back, number 13, but
and Davis got lucky on that play, Billy. He extended his arms and knocked him into the ground. Lucky he didn't get ejected out of the game. All you've done now is fired up the defense for Callallen.
Well, it's not over yet, Mike. You know, it may get nasty here. I don't think it will with these two teams. I mean, they're, you know, historically they're not like that.
Toss sweep, Davis coming around the outside. Tries to put a block, Martinez. Right there at about the 10-yard line, but unable to make the tackle as he gets pushed out of bounds by number 24, Ryan Arnold. And you know Mike Martinez wanted to make that hit on Davis.
He sure did. And the ball's going to be sitting at about the 16 now. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Merrill will come in to punt. Dates will drop back to his own 40-yard line. Morrell stands inside his 5-yard line, and you see 2 up men, but with 4th and about 16, I don't think you'll see a fake punt. Merrill, high snap. Dietz takes it at the 47-yard line on a fair catch. So the defense gets a standing ovation as they come off the field. Got to give these guys credit. Scooter Heim, Wes Hoff, Rodney Wheeler, Ryan Poncha, John Ford, Jay Smith, Luke McCall, Mike Martinez, Tyler Downey, Jonathan Vest, Ryan Arnold, and Ernest Garza all doing an outstanding job tonight for Callallen. Jordan Chambliss sets up under center. Going to take a 5-step drop. Looks downfield, hits his man.
Price wide open, but he's going to can't hold on.
Hold on to it.
It was just a dump. You know, it's the first time we run the dump all night. He was wide open, but he got hit, Mike, and right when he caught it. And good defensive play on the part of GP.
2nd down and 10. Bryce.
You know, those
unable
can be,
to hold on to that.
Those could either be great plays or they hang you out to dry. Just a little bit too long, I thought.
Sanchez wide out to the far side. Arnold wide out to the near side. Chambliss, draw to Price, got some room, makes a move, runs over a defender. Gonna go forward, still going. Michael Price, what a run. The GP defender is still on the ground at the 40, about the 36-yard line, Billy. Price ran over him. He stayed on the ground for a few seconds, wondering what had hit him.
Well, it's good enough for 15 yards. We're at 5 minutes left in this 4th quarter in the game.
Doubles to each side. Chambliss shotgun formation. Snap on the way. Chambliss looking. Now
Sam
finds the man.
Right open in the middle.
Touchdown.
Ernest Garza.
Aaron Sanchez,
I'm sorry.
81. Aaron Sanchez on the touchdown reception. 32-yard pass from Chambliss to Aaron Sanchez. 4:52 left to go in the game. Callallen 47, Gregory Portland 19. And Billy, you can start to see the fans from Gregory Portland start to come down the aisles. Wildcats, after giving up 16 points, have now come back with 14 of their own. 4:52 left to go in the game. Callallen 48, Gregory Portland 19. Wildcat football continues after these words. 1 minute.
Right now? Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
You what? Isn't Chambliss going to break the record tonight?
What record?
I think he needed 70 yards to pass Cody Danaher for his passing record for a single season. What does that say? Program $3, game ticket $5, snack bar $8. Watching Callallen Wildcats beat GP, priceless. What a sign by Willie. All right, welcome back as Willie the Wildcat showing a sign. Program $3, game ticket $6, snack bar, $8. Watching Callallen beat Gregory Portland, priceless. What a great sign by Willie the Wildcat.
48-19 here, Mike. 4:52.
Thompson, a high, deep kick. That'll be taken at the 6-yard line. And across the middle of the field, cuts it back up the middle, has a blocker, got the open field, going to be hit from behind.
Oh, it's a fumble, and Callallen's going to get it this time.
What a play by the defender, trying to see who knocked that ball out. Was that number 40? Sam Oschlegel, I believe, knocked it out.
Grabbed him from behind and pulled him over. He had broken through everybody and was in the clear and fumbled the ball on the way down, and Callallen's going to get it back, Mike, on the 47-yard line.
Fumble is recovered by Callallen at the Gregory Portland 48-yard line.
Jordan Chambliss brings the Wildcat offense back onto the field. 4:40 left to go in the game. Ball at the 48-yard line. Wildcats with doubles to each side. Shotgun formation. Price lines up to the left. Chambliss looks downfield, pumps. Now going downfield. Sanchez, that one's going to be wide right.
Well, that's one of the, what's the right word? Worser passes I've seen throws. I know we ain't supposed to talk like that. I'm a teacher, you know.
I tell you. How do you spell that? That was
B-A-D.
not one of his better passes is the way I will phrase that. But never know what Sanchez read on the play. May have been a bad route. But either way, incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. 4:32 left to go in the game. Wildcats line up with 5 wide receivers. 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Last time we saw this, there was a draw by Chambliss. This time,
Shuttle pass inside, but nothing there to Price.
Price going to be hit hard. Breaks away, still on his feet.
Gonna lose 2, Mike.
Number 76 tried to wrap him up, Billy, and couldn't even bring him down. That's Strube, the big lineman, had Price in the backfield, and somehow he managed to get loose, but the officials finally blew the whistle, and it's going to be a loss of about 4 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and a long 13. I formation, single wide out to each side. Chambliss under center. 5-step drop, looks for a receiver, looks to the far flat. Dietz is open, breaks a tackle, now pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And look at Weldon Dietz hustling back to the line of scrimmage, Billy. You tell you what, these kids are excited. They are pumped. They knew they were going to come in tonight, and it's been a long year to get to this game, and their expectations coming in tonight is they wanted to prove a point, and 48-19 with 3:40 left to go in the game is definitely sending a message to the Gregory Portland Wildcats.
You know, I think we just weren't focused when we came back out here because, you know, fumble and that fumble interception, it just 16 quick points. And around with
Weldon Dietz still on his feet, breaks the tackle, now going to be buckled over. Number 73, Victor Brooks on the tackle. Tried to go with the end around. They're going to lose about 5 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 15. Timeout on the field taken by Callallen. 3:21 left to go in the game. You're listening to Callallen Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. All right, welcome back. 3:21 left to go in the game. The Callallen Wildcats leading 48-19 over Gregory Portland. And
Best.
Jonathan Vest will now take over at quarterback as Jordan Chambliss has come to the sideline and taken a seat with his teammates. Wildcat players gathered around the bench. Vest under center. Handoff, looks like number 20, Alanis. He'll be rode down by the defense of Gregory Portland as he'll pick up maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 12 yards to go. I'd like to remind everybody next week, our last home game, the final game of district play, before we head into the playoffs, the Callallen Wildcats will host Kingsville
At home.
at home. That's been something we haven't said a whole lot. Only our 4th home game of the season. As we've been on the road, it seems like just about every week. Wilson checks in at running back. Snap. A little high. Vest recovers. Now he's going to tuck it. Gets the block. Cuts it back to the inside. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Number 12, Jonathan Best keeping the ball.
Going to bring up 4th down, and we'll call it about 7 yards to go.
And we're going to kick a field goal ourselves.
So Thompson's going to come out, and he'll try
Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. It'll be
a 42-yard field goal, Billy. We'll see where they spot the ball, but between a 42 and 43-yard field goal, as the official hustles to get behind the goalpost.
You know, that wind looks like it's just blowing straight across the field. It's
Snap on the way. Thompson, one
Block.
kick, has it blocked. They're going to have to hustle back.
GP's going to get the ball at about the 47-yard line.
The field goal attempt is blocked.
Field goal attempt blocked.
Recovered by number 60,
Thompson
Nathan Money.
not happy as he is a competitor. Coming to the sideline, snapping the chin strap off his helmet.
Portland at their own 47-yard line.
They wanted a chance to get that field goal through the uprights. 1:46 left to go in the game, as the Callallen Wildcats are 1:46 away from going to 9-0. Pedales at quarterback. Hands off, right side.
Michael Martinez right there. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards.
Chris Hayward, the ball carrier.
Hayward, the ball carrier,
Loss of 1 on the play.
loses a yard on the play. They'll call it 2nd down and 11. 90 seconds left to go in this game. Bank of Alice post-game show will follow this broadcast. We'll recap tonight's game. Try to get you some scores from around the area. Nance, Davis, wide outs to the near side. Pedales rolls, got pressure backside, steps it up, will be hit by Luke McCall, Mike Martinez, and number 54 for the Wildcats. And now he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and a long 7. Under a
50
minute.
seconds. 50 seconds left in the ball game, Mike, and I tell you what, after that 3rd quarter and scary start at the 4th quarter, you know, I thought we were in for something that we saw last year at TM, but it's not going to happen.
Pedales under center.
Second back
Hand
through.
off.
He's going to get a first.
Looks like Davis, and that probably is Davis's best run of the night, Billy. Picks up about 8 yards on the play, enough for the 1st down. And now the clock has stopped as they set the chains. And now referee blows the whistle. They're going to wind it. Happy Halloween, everybody. Glad you could join us on a Friday night. Kids out in their costumes, ghosts and goblins out. Candies being given. Pedales throwing downfield to Davis, and that one's going to be intercepted by the Callallen Wildcats. Still on his feet, making a move. Tries to get a block, and he does. Still on his feet. Jonathan Vest.
No time left.
Directing traffic, and that's going to end the game. The Callallen Wildcats 48, Gregory Portland 19. What a performance tonight by both teams, but Gregory Portland not able to protect their home field, and Callallen comes in here and takes care of business.